Hey everyone, I'm Danny CEO, Editor-in-Chief of Naturally Danny CEO, and we are here in a beautiful kitchen on location for one of our food shoots in Brooklyn, New York. Now, I'm in the kitchen because I also believe that the kitchen really is the heart of the home. And I recently did a kitchen renovation of my own, so I chose the best refrigerator, dishwasher, and range for my own kitchen. But when it came to water filtration, I had one of these typical filters you find at the store, and I thought this was good enough. Well, what I've learned at the magazine is that this was not a naturally brilliant idea because water filtration, just like your appliances, should be commercial grade too. And what we're going to find out today is that not all water filtration systems are the same. In fact, there's a big difference in one that I discovered and what we love at the magazine. Okay, so here's what we're probably all very much used to, is that we take our tap water and we put it through one of these filter systems right here. And these are fine for taking out taste and odor, but at the magazine, we've done some studies that showed that a lot of our tap water today also contains particulates, things like lead, even things like pharmaceutical drugs and over-the-counter drugs. A pitcher system isn't gonna remove those, so what do? I want to share this with you, and we call this naturally brilliant. This is the Everpure H-300 NXT. If it looks serious, it's because it is. This is a filtration system that not only takes out odor and taste, but also will take out all those things you don't want, like pharmaceutical drugs, like particulates, like lead, the things that are really unhealthy and the things you want out of your tap water. It's the same used in thousands of professional grade coffee shops and fast food restaurants to make their water consistent, pure, and healthy for you. It's actually the size of about 2 soda bottles, and it's as simple as changing a light bulb right under your sink. So today, with our friends at Everpure, I'm gonna show you a really amazing demonstration, the difference between using this filter and this system to get really clean tasting water that's good for you and good for your family right at home. All right, are you guys ready for an amazing demo? So what I've got here is just a pitcher of typical tap water, New York City's finest. And this is a pitcher system that we're all used to. And in fairness, what we're gonna do is open a fresh filter for this one. And we'll put this right in. And with the tap water right here, we're actually gonna turn this water and make it really dirty so you can see with your very own eyes the difference between a typical system and the Everpure H-300 NXT. So right here, I've got something called laboratory test dust. And this represents all the particulates that you can see in dirty water. And so it could be dirt, it could be rust from old pipes. And I'm gonna add just enough in here to really make this dirty. Look at that. You definitely don't want to drink this. So I'm going to stir this up. And the next thing I want to add are things that you can't see in your water, things like contaminants and pharmaceutical drugs. So to represent that, we're going to use food dye. So I think a few drops of green. So imagine this is over-the-counter drugs. And let's imagine the blue are pharmaceutical drugs. While it may be pretty to look at, this is water you definitely don't want to drink. And what I'm going to show you now is the difference between a typical filtration system in a pitcher and the Everpure H-300 NXT. Okay, we've got a fresh filter in here, and we've got our dirty, contaminated water. Let's see what happens when I pour this through. So as you can see right here, it's not really taking out any of the contaminants, so all of those pharmaceutical drugs, the over-the-counter drugs, the things we don't want are coming through. Anything that's really unhealthy for you and your family, it's all coming through the pitcher system. So even though it may come out clear at home with a typical system, it may not be the healthiest water. Okay, are you guys ready for an amazing demonstration? We're gonna take that same dirty water that this pitcher couldn't filter anything out of, and we're gonna show you how it goes from full of contaminants and dirt and particulates. It goes from this to clear, crystal clean, healthy water. It's all with the Everpure H-300 NXT. So imagine this is the system you actually have under the sink. We've got it up here on the kitchen countertop so you can really see this. This is gonna be the carafe where all the clean water that goes through the filtration system comes into. And this carafe here, the dirty water, is going through the filter. Let's see this. You see what's going on right here? As the dirty water is going through the system, clean, delicious water, free of particulates, free of contaminants, free of pharmaceutical drugs, over-the-counter drugs, the things you don't want in your water are all coming out. And look at this. We've got clean, delicious water right here. I think the choice is naturally clear, and it's also pretty naturally brilliant. So we went from this dirty, contaminated, disgusting water to this. And this is all thanks to the Pentair Everpure H-300 NXT. It's so clean and it's so brilliant that I think I'm gonna toast you guys with a little celebratory toast with the same water. So from dirty to really naturally healthy, naturally brilliant, naturally yay. It's really good.